Motion to
Ready.
enter into executive session.
Okay, am I in here? Okay, good morning. We will go ahead and get started. Commissioner Mon is, I believe, on his way. I am present and Commissioner Miles Davidson is present. Notice of this meeting for the Board of County Commissioners was posted on August 29th, 2023. And I believe our prayer and pledge of allegiance is District 2 this month.
Okay. Lord, thank you for the opportunity for us to come together today. We're grateful for your presence and your favor and your grace and all that we do. We just ask for your protection over each one of our county employees, our deputy sheriff, our emergency management, and all that serve in your glory. We just ask a special blessing over each and every one of us, and we are grateful for the opportunity to serve. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Thank you, Jessica. Item number 1, approval of our minutes from August 23rd.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And our claims.
Motion to approve claim.
Okay.
I'll second.
Wait a second.
Oh, we got
individual
it.
consideration.
Claims are good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Still staying.
You want to push your second button?
Mm-hmm.
All in favor, say aye. Aye.
I just had the next item, so I was
Okay.
slowly
Okay.
walking up here. So this is a recommendation for award for the construction of the JJC courtroom lobby. This is one of our ARPA-funded projects. We received several bids on this. 13 contractors actually attended our pre-bid meeting. We received 7 proposals. Based upon feedback and recommendation from the engineering office, facilities, our owner's rep, some experts from the industry, I'm recommending award to the second low. Anderson in-house for their bid in the amount of $645,500. The reason for award to the second low is due to Anderson House's established business experience with projects of similar size and nature. This is considered a larger project, not huge, but larger, and also their experience of federally funded awards. Part of federal regulations and procurement is that experience with already receiving federal awards and proof of compliance and things like that. And Anderson House has all of those experiences and established business, of course. And I do have to state the difference between the low bid and the second low, and that's a difference of $10,692. And I can answer any questions. Okay.
Seeing none, motion to accept the recommendation of the purchasing agent.
I'll second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to accept the recommendation. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any changes on the blanket?
No changes
Okay.
to the blanket.
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. And our consent agenda, which is items 1 through 15.
If there's no individual consideration, I'll approve 5 through 15.
I'll second.
All right, there's a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. And item 16, District 2.
Okay, item 16 is a memorandum of understanding between the Oklahoma Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services and the Board of County Commissioners for the purpose of achieving various aims and objectives related to an overdose prevention vending machine. We were contacted by the State Department in order to put in a really, really neat vending machine that will offer fentanyl testing strips and naloxone in order to prevent fentanyl overdose. And so what they're needing is a space. The materials are free to the community. All you have to do is type in your zip code and you'll be able to receive those resources. And the only thing that they're asking of us is to be able to have a location that has power and then Wi-Fi. And in order to be able to refill and keep it stocked for our community's needs, it is a message is sent to them via Wi-Fi that it needs to be refilled, and then they'll come out and refill it. And this contract is for 1 year.
Okay.
And no cost to us other than electric and the use of our Wi-Fi.
Do you have a preference of where it should go, or you haven't thought of?
They've asked, and that's the next agenda
Okay.
item, in order to put it on the first floor of the courthouse. And I've worked with Keith in order to establish that, and he said it won't be a problem.
No, this is great. They just rolled
Yeah.
these out the other day, so that's very cool.
Yeah.
I'll make the motion to approve items 16 and 17.
I'll second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve 16 and 17. All in favor, say aye. Aye. And is Mr. Wilkerson here for item 18?
There should have been on number 17, sorry,
Yep.
Commissioner Bloomer, on number 17 is to actually get approval to locate it on the courtroom.
Yeah, I made a motion. For
You made a
16
motion
and
to both?
17.
Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Wilkerson.
Sure. Good morning. This is our standard renewal agreement with the YMCA. Just asking for approval.
Motion to approve.
And I think this got asked in budget board, but how many employees or folks on our plan are using this membership?
Sure. We have 101 employees use this membership. The Y subsidizes part of the cost, and so does the county. We spend, as a county, we spend about $25,000 a year.
Use is a interesting term. How many people are signed up? It's 101.
How many people are?
Yeah,
signed up?
about 101 right now.
I will second the item. Any comments or questions? Okay, there's a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Thank you.
And Mr. Barnes. This looks like a regular agreement with T-Mobile. Okay,
Routine annual tower use agreement with T-Mobile.
okay.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Thank you. And Stacy, take it away.
Okay, item 20 was a grant that we won for bridges in small cities. This is in Arcadia. Nikki, Eric, and District 3 all did a great job of putting this together. We got $2.2 million, I think, for this location
Nice.
to pay for construction. Recommended CBRI pay for the design, and that will leave D3 paying for the right-of-way and utilities when we get that far. But it's a good program, and we did well in that particular contest.
Now, this is a new deal that ODOT's, they've released some more money for the small town bridges and stuff. So if you've got bridges in need, I would tell you to apply all day long. But
Yeah.
Motion to approve.
Second?
And Nikki, you were able to help with this? Where'd Nikki go? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, she was a huge help.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Item 21 is a change order for our third floor project where we're moving purchasing. There was a difference in the wall heights when we got done with demolition, so we've added some molding between the ceiling and the wall to make it look right at the end of the project. $10,240, and that's split between some ARPA funds and some treasurer's funds.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Motion and a second to approve. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
And then the next one, if you could bring you had a petition from some citizens out in the northeastern part of the county along Henny Road. They've asked for that road, it's a section line road, to be opened up as a section line highway. Currently, it's really closed. That's the location where it is. Next slide.
might be it on the podium. No, there's no clicker.
There we go. That's where it ties into 178th Street. Hit the next slide. That kind of shows you, you've got a one lane situation there. That is just really a private driveway that they built on our section line highway some years back. Not sure they had permission to do that, but there was only about 2 landowners down there using it. And now they've opened up subdivisions down there, so you have a lot more traffic and there's no way to pass. I mean, it's a one lane situation. Next slide. We would put in a typical county highway road section if you were to think this had merits and you want to move forward with it. That's what we would propose to do. Next slide. It would look something like that. That's a different road, but it's the last project that someone did in the area. So you go from the one lane to a nice 2-lane county highway section line. I think that's all of them in it. Yeah. So if you want to advance this project, what we would do today is vote that it has merits and set a public hearing date. So all the public would be notified, could come in and be in support or in protest of doing such a project. And by that time, I'll have costs associated with that typical section, and you'll have more information to make your decision by. And
Yeah, so this is in District 3. I've spoke with the city of Edmond. As you may or may not be aware, the slides were back up. There's a new turnpike, possibly 2 new turnpike exits coming into that area. We're going to have a massive amount of growth. We're already seeing massive amounts of growth. There's a new high school being built out there. We've already got subdivisions that are built. We have more that are going to be built. This is just the natural progression of Eastern Oklahoma County. So I've worked with City of Edmond. They will take over the road after we build it, and they'll be responsible for it after that. So I am of the mindset to call the hearing for October 18th. Isn't that?
that's a regular BOCC meeting day.
Yeah. So if there's no,
Second.
I just want to make sure I understand this, that we'll build it because it is a section line, a new section line road,
county highway system,
but it is in the city of Edmond, so city of Edmond will maintain it.
and they'll take over.
Okay.
Yep.
And you said it's about is it a mile?
It is.
1 mile. Okay. Okay.
One of the few out there that's not connected.
Yeah.
But as there are things that are planned out there. We've got several more of these that I think we're anticipating of dealing with here in the next couple of years, probably
Right.
5 to 7 years. So.
Right. Okay. Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve. All in favor say aye.
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 And set that public hearing date.
Yeah, I'll set the public hearing date for October 18th. Do you have a time? Do I need to
Well,
announce
it'll
the
be
time?
9 o'clock in this.
Okay,
Okay.
at the regular BOCC meeting at 9 o'clock.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to set the public hearing for this matter on October 18th at 9 a.m. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, item 23, policy and governance.
Really, the next 7 items are just these sub-recipient agreements to the things we've already approved. I'd move 23 through 29.
Second.
Is this just so that the agreement between the county and the subrecipient? This is not us actually sending them the funding? Correct.
This is just a
This is the
subrecipient
agreement.
agreement.
Okay.
There's 20 total applications, including Griffin Memorial and the Home Finance Authority. We'll have 14 by the end of this week, and so just 6 remaining
Okay.
that we need information from.
Thank you, Jessica, for sifting through all this and getting them all uploaded.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve items 23 through 29. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And Under Sheriff Anderson.
Good morning. Item number 30 is the approval of an ESAC form, which is a requirement that we have with the federal government for our asset forfeiture program. Anytime we seize for whatever reason we seize property or or money from something. It's the agreement that everything's based on. So,
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second on to approve item 30. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
31 and 32. I'm sorry, no, 31 is a fleet towel shop service renewal.
Yeah, motion to approve.
Is this just out in Midwest City?
Yes.
Okay.
Shop towels.
Second.
$300 a year.
All in favor to approve, say aye.
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 32 is the agreement we have with Cristo Rey School where we have a work stay program. They send us students. I think we've got 3 or 4 this year that come in and kind of an internship program throughout the school year. There's no cost to anybody. It's a great program. I think we're in our 3rd year.
Move the item.
Second.
33
Okay. All in favor, say aye.
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 And 33 is our ImageNet stuff for all of our copy machines. So
Move it.
renewal.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Okay, Commissioner comments, District 2.
I apologize for being late. I was stuck in a big traffic jam on the highway this morning.
District 3.
I'm wearing my blue and gold tie in honor of my alma mater, high school, Choctaw. Let's keep them in our thoughts and prayers as they go through all this, especially Del City as well, and
Yeah.
Midwest City, for everybody that the tragic events that happened out there.
Yes, thank you. And Miss Claudia Brown, would you stand up? So today, well, let me back up. The Greater Oklahoma City Asian Chamber of Commerce had a kind of their first annual fundraiser a few months ago, and I've done this once before, but we auction off letting someone from the community be commissioner for a day. And Claudia won commissioner for a day. And Claudia happens to actually be a city councilwoman in Del City and was just elected earlier this year. Worked very hard to win her seat, and I've enjoyed working with her. So it was fun to learn that she won commissioner for a day. And of course, all the money raised went to the Asian Chamber of Commerce. So today, Claudia is your commissioner for the day. Yeah. Okay, good. Any new business?
Miss Claudia Brown.
Seeing no new business, is there a motion to enter into executive session?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Executive session?
Second.
There's a motion and a second to return from executive session. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Item number 35,
Motion to proceed as discussed.
motion to proceed as discussed. I'll second. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
No.
Any opposed? Any citizens who wish to speak? Seeing none, is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll move.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, everybody in? Ready? I will call a meeting of the Public Buildings Authority to order. All three commissioners are present. Notice of this meeting was properly posted on August 29th, 2023. Item number 1, is there a motion on our minutes?
So moved.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Item number 2 are claims.
Move the claims.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. And Mr. Monroe, item 3.
Yes, item 3 is an appropriation of $3.5 million to the PBA Authority ARPA fund, with $420,000 going towards the design fee to be produced by small architects in the amount of $175,000, and also an amount of $245,000 to cover operations for the owner's representative, White and Associates. That leaves a balance of a little over $3 million to build out the interior of the ICB.
And this is floors 1 to 4, 1 to 5.
Well, 3 and 4 have been remodeled, and we've assigned a $30 a square foot figure to address those kinds of upgrades that are necessary there. 1, 2, and 5 will need an entire redo at a cost of $100 a square foot or so there.
Okay.
What about the basement?
The basement, as you recall, we're gonna have to do some work there that is separate regarding a collapsed sewer line beneath the floor. That will have to be handled separately.
It is included though in Small's contract to do some work in the basement.
Okay.
That's great.
Is he a plumber?
I think he was gonna deal with the HVAC.
Oh.
part of it.
You're the plumber, Keith. You're the plumber.
Any other questions? If there's not, is there a motion?
Move it.
Second.
All in favor of approval, say aye.
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 Item 4 is a letter of agreement between the PBA and Lingo Construction for preliminary work for the Kraus effort in the amount of $24,000.
There'll be a presentation to you on September 20th, showing you the schematic design where it is right now with a cost estimate performed by Lingo. She'll actually have a contractor's cost estimate. She'll be able to make decisions on how you may want to move forward on that campus. 2 projects, the sheriff's office locally funded and David Barnes's emergency operation funded with ARPA. One
Second.
contractor though.
Second.
Great project. If you haven't seen it, I'd tell you to visit the sheriff's office and get some of the preliminary drawings.
Okay.
And look at it. Because it's gonna help us actually decrease our cost by providing us bunker and emergency emergency services area for hot sites and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
this is gonna certainly be something the county can be proud of.
And since this project, Keith, at Kraus some of it is paid for with ARPA money and some of it is paid for with other funds, county general fund. Is
Actually,
this
PBA funding.
okay? Thank you. Is this $24,000 coming from ARPA,
It's split.
from PBA and ARPA? Okay.
This entire project is split, some percentage ARPA, some percentage PBA funding. We're doing our very best to make sure that the line is clear and identifiable. What is being paid for by what? That's an accounting measure that White and Associates is helping us with.
Okay.
It's easy in this project for the lines to become blurred when you think about shared electrical use, shared HVAC, shared utilities, those kinds of things. So I think we can make the separation and it's defendable should we be questioned.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any citizens who wish to speak to the PBA? Seeing none, are there any board comments? Any new business?
Move to adjourn.
There's a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Thank you, everyone.